What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're doing another NECA Ultimate action figure review of Pinhead from the Hellraiser franchise. This is based off of the first movie. This is a figure that for a long time I've been really hesitant to buy because, quite frankly, I'm not that massive of a Hellraiser fan. I appreciate, out of the 10 movies, maybe like 4 of them I actually really like. Well, not even like really like unfortunately, like, Hellraiser, for as iconic as Pinhead is, it doesn't really even fall into my top 10 or even top 20 horror films of all time. Maybe top 50. I do think that the movie is very important to most people out there in the horror community, but to me, it's never really been a movie that's connected super hard to me. So it took me a while to get this figure, although I am a fan of the Pinhead character and the Pinhead design. And Doug Bradley. I have actually personally met Doug Bradley. He's a really fantastic guy, super nice. So I finally broke down and I bought the NECA Hellraiser Pinhead Ultimate figure. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm so happy I did. This figure is like outstanding. Like I said, from the photos, it doesn't do it justice. In person, oh my god. This figure blew me away. As soon as I opened up that window box packaging and I saw the figure, I was like, why did it take me so long to get this? Like, just at the face sculpts alone, which we'll go over in a bit, it's so much better than any other Pinhead figure I've seen. So I am so happy to have this in my collection, and although this is technically a 2020 figure release, because I got it this year, I wouldn't be shocked if it made it into my top 10 NECA figures of 2021. That's how much this figure has blown me away. Also, I bought this figure from a fellow YouTuber. If you guys go to his channel, his name is Nerdzoic. I'll actually link his website down below. And he has a store. So I bought it from his store. And I gotta say, one, he's fast as shipping, and he packages it better than anybody I've ever seen. This thing was like airtight. Nothing was getting into this box and nothing was damaging it. So my box is in pristine condition. And I've had some issues as of late with NECA, especially ordered from Target, where I ordered the New Blood Jason and the NECA Crooked Man from The Conjuring 2, and both boxes came in smashed. Now, as a NECA collector, yes, I do open them, but I use these boxes as display pieces. So when they're smashed, I can't use it anymore. So now it's just a figure. So this is a box cover that I really wanted to have pristine. So I want to thank Matt, aka Big Nerdy, for sending this figure to me the way you did. I'm going to be a continued buyer from you. I am so blown away by how well you package it. So I encourage anybody who's an action figure collector out there to go to Matt's page, go follow him on YouTube, and support his store. He's an action figure collector that has turned his love of collecting into a business, so I applaud him from that. It's nice to have a collector that cares about what he's selling. So with that out of the way, I just want to give him a shout out, just because I just am so impressed with how this figure came in. So let's get to the figure. So before we get to the figure, let's look at the box art, and then we'll go over the accessories of Pinhead. And this, like I said, this figure is gorgeous. So I love this cover. I believe this is originated from a Fright Rags t-shirt design. So if you guys are familiar with Fright Rags, which I think Fright Rags, Cavity Colors are like two of like the greatest companies out there to get horror merch from. Like Cavity Colors I've been super into this year because I've been getting all my Godzilla stuff, but Fright Rags I love, and I got a couple Halloween Kills shirts for them. But I also have a Hellraiser shirt. It's not this design, but I did get a Hellraiser shirt from Fright Rags. But here we have the great logo of Hellraiser. These fantastic photos of Doug Bradley's Pinhead, Hellraiser, and then here we go, opening up. This is the window box packaging. So I will be using this as a display piece. I really, really love this box art. I think it's outstanding. And then as far as accessories goes, you have 3 different pairs of hands to choose from. The one that are currently on them, then you got another pair of open hands for Pinhead, which is really nice. So again, you can have it hold the lament configuration. Then you get some fisted hands if you want him to hold some of the torture weapons he comes with. So we'll get them, and they actually do hook on to his thing. So when we do the size comparison, I stopped the video to get some size comparison figures. I'll stick these on there. But as you can see, there's a hook, and you can see that these will attach. So I think that's really, really cool. Really beautiful detail. I love the dry brushing, and I just think it looks really excellent. Here's a saw, where Pinhead is given pleasure and pain, you know, it's his thing, right? And here's like almost like a steak knife, so, you know, maybe he's eating with it, who knows. And then he comes with 2 lament configurations. One he's currently holding in his hand, the other one is one that was open, summoned in the Cenobites to do some pretty heinous stuff. So yeah, here's that. Now here's one of the 2 face sculpts. Tell me that face sculpt isn't breathtaking. Like the white and the blue, and just like that, to me, that's Doug Bradley's Pinhead. The detail NECA got is truly outstanding. And like I said, I say in every video, there's a reason why I've been a lifelong NECA collector, and that I will always be a NECA collector. And this is the reason why they're my favorite toy company of all time. The level of detail, especially for the price point you're getting, is outstanding. So let's get to the figure itself. Here's the other head sculpt. And that's the one I like the most. I think that one's just really great. I just think it captures Doug Bradley's Pinhead so much. And it's such, like I said, even though I'm not like a die-hard Hellraiser fan, the design of Pinhead is one of the coolest designs I've ever seen. So that's why I feel bad. And out of any horror icon, this guy has been through some crap, man. You watch those movies and like, first off, I think like half of the movies weren't even Hellraiser scripts. They were like the scripts that were laying around that they added the Cenobites in. So this character has never gotten the respect it truly deserves. I'm looking forward to the 2 remakes we're getting this year. I think actually one's a TV series. And I want to say David Gordon Green is a part of that, and that's the guy who just did the Halloween movies. And then the other one, Clive Barker is attached to, and they actually just casted a female Pinhead. So I'm really looking forward to that. Because the original intent for the character has always been like an androgynous character. So having him be male or female to me would be irrelevant because of the fact that, you know, he in the book, in Hellbound Heart, he was never specified as male. Actually, I want to say that in the book, he actually had a female voice. But nevertheless, when Clive Barker adapted his book, he made Pinhead, you know, the one we see today. But I do look forward to another adaptation of Pinhead, and I hope we could finally get a Hellraiser franchise done right, where Pinhead isn't, you know, just treated like garbage. Anyway, but like then you see the lament configuration that he comes with, and he's holding it. These little cords are where the weapons would hang. In his chest, you see the really great detail. You can see that, you know, Pinhead definitely does like his pain, you know, like, you know. And then I love the fabric of this of his skirt or dress or whatever you want to call it. It has like bendy wire in it, so you can actually pose it, but it's really, really nicely done. I love the coloration. Like, to me, this looks like latex, right? The way they paint it. I mean, this figure is just truly incredible, and like, just the back of his head looks so cool. And I think like the silhouette of Pinhead is so dope. Like I said, I just wish he was in better movies. No horror icon has been treated so poorly in my life. Thank God Doug Bradley's a trooper, and he tried his hardest. And even underneath it, there's even if you don't see it, there's even more detail underneath of this figure. So I just think NECA really blew this figure out of the water. And like I said, this was a figure I was hesitant to get. And it's funny, the reason why I got the figure, not to mention Nerdzoic again, you know, I don't know him personally, I just followed his channel, and I really like his channel. He did a top 10 NECA horror figures, and he had Pinhead as number 1. And I was like, I don't have that figure, and I went on his website, he had it, and I was like, alright, it's time to pull the trigger, and I'm happy I did, I really am. This figure, I highly recommend for any horror fan out there that's trying to get each icon of horror. This is the definitive Pinhead figure. There's no better Pinhead figure. And I don't have it anymore because it broke. I've had an original NECA Pinhead figure. The one from, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. I had it. I had one. And his arm broke off. And the level of detail is nowhere near what this figure is. I am so blown away by this figure. And like I said, I will be cheating this year for my top 10 NECA list, and he will be on it. I don't know where, but he will be on it. I don't care if it's a 2020 release. I love this figure. It's so cool. So let's get some other horror icons to see how this guy stacks up against others. So here is Pinhead among the icons of horror. The horror Mount Rushmore, if you will. We have Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Leatherface. And to me, this looks cool. As a horror fan, this makes my heart really happy. I'm so happy to have Pinhead in my collection. I actually really hope NECA gives us more. I would love to get a Chatterer, figure. I think that would be super cool. And I think like part of me wants to like piece apart some of my collection and now like make like one display of like one of each horror icon at this point. I just think that looks so cool. Like, tell me that's not a cool looking group of guys right there. That's just awesome. So this figure is an absolute 10 out of 10. It blows me away. I'm in love with it. I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and keep up to date. I am going to a horror convention this week, and I hope to be doing a haul video of the autographs and celebrities I've met for you guys all, so keep an eye out on that. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you're actually in the Atlantic City area and you're going to be at the New Jersey HorrorCon and you see me, please come and say hi. I would love to talk to you guys. So I'll see you guys later. I'll check you in the next video. See you later.